Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's start this over again.
Sorry, everyone.
It's been a wild morning with children. Welcome to Yoga with Nick G. I'm your host, Nick G. Today's Friday, the 5th of June. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Free class. You want a Venmo? It's in the donation. It's in the description down below. Okay. I like that I just had this little speech to myself.
Yeah, a practice session.
So the announcement is this will be the last month of live yoga. It's time, before all this happened, I had planned on June, July, and August taking off because last summer when I was new to teaching, I was teaching my butt off as much as I could, but summer classes are just very slow. And so I planned on taking these months off to give myself some time off. And then when this all happened, I just jumped into live classes because I missed everybody. I missed teaching live. I miss just being around my fellow yogis. But it's time to start enjoying some summer. So I've got a LASIK appointment at the end of this month, which I've been waiting on, and I'm so excited. And so it's just kind of like a perfect time to end it off in June, take July and August off, come back in September, whether I'm going to be doing this live again or hopefully live in studios again. But if you just follow along on yogawithnickg.com, my blog, you'll see what I got going on still. And then I'll still probably be putting up family videos, and then I'll be putting up just little classes here and there, little 20-minute videos or little breakdown poses videos. But the live ones, I just want to stop for a little while so that we can start hitting this summer strong before that winter comes around the corner again. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming along on this journey. I've had a great time. We still got one more month, so let's finish strong together. And then let's go enjoy July and August as much as we can.
You'll still have the full catalog of classes.
Yeah, all that catalog of classes is going to stay out there. So anytime you want to take a class, feel free. And then hopefully I'll be seeing some of you around Missoula teaching some live outdoor classes. I don't really know where I feel like about being inside quite yet. So I still haven't committed to any indoor classes yet. But yeah, I just wanted to share that today and just share my appreciation to all of you that have been coming along on this journey. I hope you enjoyed me and my wife doing this together. So that's it. I'm really grateful. It's kind of sad, even though it's not done yet. So anyways, thank you. Let's start on our backs. Inhale our arms over our head. Reach for the wall behind you. Put your toe towards the wall in front of you. Full body stretch. Flex all your muscles. And then on an exhale, let it all go. You go ahead and start connecting with your breath, either focusing on your Ujjayi breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhale through the nose through a constricted throat. Or if you just want to focus on nice inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth. Using your next inhales, bring our knees up towards our chest, wrap our elbows around our knees, grab onto our wrists or fingertips, and slowly start moving side to side, warming up the body. You put your hands on top of your knees or behind your knees, bring your knees together, make some circles, massage the hips against the mat. Couple more breaths here. We'll come back to the middle. With our knees above our chest, let's exhale our arms out to a T. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, lower your knees to the right, 2 inches above the floor, and then inhale back up. And then exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Oof. And then inhale back up. Move with your own breath. Take your time, nice and slow. If you have any comments or feedback and you want to email me, just yogawithnickg@gmail.com. I love to make videos that people are looking for. Okay, knees back above our chest. On an exhale, let's release our left leg straight out in front of us, toes curl back. Interlace your fingers below the right knee. Bring the knee out to the right to avoid the ribs, then back above the chest. Chin is tucked into your chest. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, empty out the stomach, squeeze your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Breathing. Pressing your right hip up towards the ceiling, get a deeper stretch. On your next exhale, you can release your right hand, and with the left, guide the knee over to the left. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Open the right arm out. Take your gaze to the right. One more big inhale here, and on an exhale, gently roll back onto the back. Squeeze that right knee in one more time, and then on an exhale, release. Using your next inhale, bring your left knee up towards your chest. Interlace below the left knee, bring it out to the left to avoid the ribs, then back above the chest. Right toes are curled back towards the right knee. Nice big inhale. Exhale, empty out the stomach, squeeze your left knee in towards your left chest. Press the left hip up towards the sky, get a sandwich effect in that hip. Come in a little bit deeper. Breathing here. On your next exhale, release the left hand with the right, guide the knee over to the right. Stacking the left hip on top of the right. Open that left arm out, take your gaze to the left. A few more big breaths. On your next exhale, gently roll onto the back, squeeze the knee in one more time. And then exhale to release. Take a couple of breaths here. Remind yourself, yoga can be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt. So if it does, just back off to a child's pose. Or back off the pose a little bit more and take some breaths. Then our next inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chest. Grab onto the knees and then we'll rock and roll on our spine like we're doing a sit-up. Let's do it a few times and we'll make our way into a seated position. Or you can roll onto your side and sit up. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Start warming up our neck. Taking our chin towards our left shoulder. Chin towards our right shoulder. Nice and easy. And you can move your head up and down, chin to chest. Back of the head, top of the shoulders. Next time the chin is at your chest, you can go ahead and leave it there. And let's do some neck rotations. To the right, to the left. Nice and slow. And coming back to the middle when you're ready, take a couple breaths. Maybe roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. Then we'll inhale our arms up towards the sky. And then on exhale, twist our right. Left hand on top of the knee, right hand behind us. Inhale to broaden. Exhale to twist. Each inhale you broaden. Each exhale you twist. A few more breaths. And on exhale, exhale, you can gently unwind. Same thing, inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand on top of your knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to broaden. Exhale to twist. Exhale to unwind. Now inhale the arms up. Engage your core. Suck in that belly and exhale forward fold. Here you can press your palms into the mat, engage the shoulders, or you can relax the forearms to the mat with the neck and head hanging heavy. A few more breaths. Using inhale, let's slowly bring ourselves back up. And then we'll switch out the legs. Back to front, front to back. And then we'll do the same thing. Whew. Inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Connecting with the breath here. Just listen to your body. See where the stretch is at. Slowly go with it. And then once again, using an inhale, slowly bring yourselves back up. And cross the legs. Oof. Let's do a wide leg. We haven't done that in a while, huh? Open the legs up nice and wide. And then here you can either, if you can't reach your feet, you can always bend the knees up. So that's what I have to do. So I'm going to take my right hand to the outside of my right foot, and then I'll inhale my left arm up and over. Good side body stretch here. Nice stretch on the left side of the body. Connect with the breath. Look up at the left hand and bring that pinky in towards your face. And using an inhale, slowly bring yourselves back up. And let's switch to the other side. Left hand grab the outside of the foot. Inhale the right arm up and over. Inhale back up. Okay. Cross the legs, roll over the knees, make your way into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's stretch out our wrists. Do the fingers in towards each other, circle the palms with your shoulders. However many you do to the right, make sure you do the left. The other option I have for you is fingers facing towards the front of the mat. Turn the hands outward, inside the elbow, now towards the front of the room or your mat. Bend your elbows, lean into it. Side to side here, stretch out those wrists. Remember to try to add this to your daily routine if you find yourself on a computer a lot, or obviously just using your wrists a lot. Carpal tunnel is a thing. You can flip the hands over, press all 5 fingers down, lean into this one.
And then you curl the toes, sit back on the heels, lift the knees, and move side to side. Stretch out the toes. I always want to skip
I
the toe
don't
one.
know. I always forget. I don't care about my toes.
Maybe if you were typing with your toes, you would.
Probably. That'd be impressive. Could probably charge more for that. Toe type.
Come down to your knees, uncurl your toes. Maybe tap the feet out if you like. Sit back on the heels, and then lift your knees. Hands behind the feet, or fingers towards the feet. You lift the knees up. Oof. You also press the top of the foot into the mat. Engage a deeper stretch. And then nice and easy, coming back to the tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees into the hips. Let's do the shoulders. We'll inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Take your gaze towards your right thumb. Let's do some circles with the arms. To the back, to the front. And then once you find your way back to the top again, let's thread the right arm underneath the left. Come down the right side of the shoulder, right side of the head, right palm facing up. And the left hand can stay there, top left corner of the mat, or inhale it up and over. And put that hand between the crease of your right thigh, right hip. Nice big inhales, and then nice long exhales. Press the right shoulder against the mat. When I first started doing this stretch, I didn't really know about pressing the shoulder against the mat. And a local teacher, Krista, we were at a winery last year taking a yoga class, and she pointed that out. I bring this up because I want to say congratulations to Krista for having a new baby. So that was going on in my head right now. Bring your left palm underneath your shoulder, press it into the mat, inhale the right arm up. And then exhale to release. Now with the left palm, inhale it up towards the sky, and let's do some circles. To the front, to the back. I guess what I'm trying to get at is there's always something you can be learning, whether you're a teacher or a student, new to yoga or been doing it forever. There's always stuff to learn. On an exhale, guide the left arm underneath the right. Come down left side of the shoulder, left side of the head, left palm facing up. Right hand stays where it's at. Walk to the front right corner, or bring it up and over. Whatever your body's calling. Walking the right palm back underneath the shoulder, press it into the mat. Inhale the left arm up, and then exhale to release. Okay, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's work on some cat-cows. Inhale, chest, stomach, come down. Gaze forward. Exhale, curl the spine up towards the sky. Light pressure in the palms, gaze up the thighs. Go back and forth between the two. Feeling free to add in the hips, get the whole body swing. You can also add in some wag the dog, taking the gaze over one shoulder, hips in the opposite direction. All right, one more of each. And let's walk our palms forward, walk our feet back, and we'll come into a high plank. Press those palms into the shoulders, round the shoulders, over the back, engage the core, breathe. Toes are gripping the mat, heels pressing back towards the wall. Take 2 more big breaths, and on the second exhale, you can release. Tuck the elbows in towards the body and slowly come all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Zip up the legs like you have a cobra's tail. Top of the feet press to the mat. The knees will lift. Palms under the shoulder. Then on an inhale, lift chest up. Shoulders towards the ears. And then release the shoulders down the back. Hold here. Use your lower back to keep you up. Each inhale, you lift a little bit higher. Each exhale, you hold. One more big inhale, and on that exhale, slowly release. Let's bring our right ear to the mat. Gaze to the left, arms down by the side. And if you unclench the jaw, put light pressure into your right cheek, stretch out the neck. This is something I figured out 2 years ago in Texas, taking Bikram hot yoga. Tweaked my neck pretty easily since the military, and I just did this for 90 minutes in a hot class. But it relieved a lot of stress or tension in my neck. So it's kind of worked. A few more breaths here. On an inhale, you can lift the head up. Bring the left cheek to the mat, gaze to the right. Unclench the jaw, light pressure in the left cheek. And then nice and easy. Once again, lift up the head and then bring the chin to the mat. And then you can walk your chin forward as much as you like. Stretch it on the back side of the neck. And then nice and easy in your palms. Underneath your shoulders. Press yourselves up into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread the palms nice and wide. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Look back at your thighs. You shouldn't be able to see your calves or your feet. That's when everything's at hip distance. Go ahead and curl the toes. Try to move with me here. Take your time. Inhale, lift up the knees about 5-6 inches. Now your palms are engaged. Press the palms against the mat, and it presses your chest towards your thighs. Now lift the hips up towards the sky, and on an exhale, slowly release the heels towards the floor. Downward dog. Breathe here. Start working on the breath. Nice big inhales. And use the exhales to press the palms into the mat and press the chest towards the thighs. And then you start pedaling it out. Bend the right knee, lift the right heel. Bend the left knee, lift the left heel. Maybe taking your gaze on your opposite shoulder when you do this. On the inhale, you come high on all 10 of your toes. And then exhale, slowly release. Snap, crackle, pop. Taking our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, let's step the feet forward. And now you're in a forward fold. Here, grab on the opposite elbows, let the head hang heavy. For ragdoll, you throw a little side to side sway. Plenty of variations here. Arms behind the back and release the fingers, hands up towards the sky. Just interlace the fingers, bring the palms behind the skull, wrap the forearms around the ears. I'm a big believer in this one. If you really connect with your breath, on the exhale, that extra weight wrapped around your head just cracks all those little snap, crackle, pops in the spine. And then you can always do a hands to feet too if you like. This is another pose that I would announce at all my live classes. If you have any time throughout your day to throw on a forward fold, please do so. I'm actually, okay, nice and easy on an inhale. Let's just roll ourselves up all the way. Now I'm going to show you something. I've been waiting to do this for some reason, but this is the perfect time. When I'm out and about and we're just at stores or whatever, this is what I do. If my back is, because I can feel it. This is where all my tension is right here a lot of the time. And if I'm just at a random park or something, I'll just inhale my arms up, and then I just kind of exhale, forward fold, and that's where it all just, and I'll just be at a park, whatever, and I'll just do a ragdoll and hang out here. But something about when I inhale up, it clicks in one right here, and then on the exhale, on the forward fold, that's when I start feeling all the other clicks. And that just means, like, the pops in my back. You might not need that, but my body does, and it just releases all that tension in the shoulders and my neck. I used to say, if you spot me around town doing a forward fold, you get some extra credit in yoga. But it's true, just feel free. Do yoga wherever you can, anytime throughout the day. All right, nice and easy. Just come back up. Now let's do some Hindu squats. So feet are at hip distance. And this is something, it's not really a yoga thing, but I just learned about it right at the beginning of this lockdown. And they're like, what are some simple things you can do at home? And someone said Hindu squats. And I think it's helped us out this past couple months on our little hikes that we've done. And
oh yeah, it really strengthened my legs.
Yeah, keeping stability. So
just doing it twice a week for a minute.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I'm going to keep this going once live class is going, but I hope you've enjoyed this as well and you just keep these going throughout your day. So let's do some Hindu squats. Enough of that. Inhale, lower yourself down, lift up the heels. Exhale, stand up, lower the heels, arms forward. Inhale, elbows in, heels up. All right, you get the point. A few more here. Ten more seconds. Last one. There you go. All right. Drink some water.
Yeah, good reminder.
Let's take a couple breaths here, and then we'll move forward. Coming to the top of your mat. Let's do some sun salutations A. We're going to mix them up though a little bit. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, gaze the core, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. That's high plank. Exhale down to low, all the way down. Uncurl the toes, top of the feet press in the mat. Inhale, chest up, shoulders back, low cobra. And then exhale. Curl the toes, press back into a downward dog. And then make your adjustments to come into your proper alignment for downward dog. I have to step my feet forward one whole footstep to come into mine. Breathing. Let's inhale the right foot up, right heel presses back. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. Gently step between your hands. Let's lower the back knee, uncurl the toes. Then we'll inhale the arms up, biceps to ears, low lunge. We need to walk that right foot forward a little bit. Press the top of the left foot into the mat. Breathe. Next exhale, let's bring the palms in front of our chest. And then we're going to hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Stacking the forearms, palms pressing. Top of the left foot's pressing into the mat to help with the balance. If you have solid foundation and you want to curl the back toes, lift the knee, high lunge twist. Exhale, come back to the left knee. Oof. Hands frame the front foot. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's go right back into the second. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Feet back. Vinyasa, high, low, low cobra, or up dog if you're ready. Exhale, downward dog. Taking some breath, slow down the heart rate. Inhale, the left foot up, left heel presses back. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between your hands. Lower the back knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale your arms forward, biceps to ears, bring yourself up. I have more difficulties in my right hip, so I definitely feel the stretch on this side. Exhale, bring the palms in front of your chest. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Stack the forearms, palms. Ooh. Top of the right foot's pressing in the mat, helping with the balance. Solid foundation. Curl the back toes. Lift the knee. And then nice and easy, lower that back knee. Hands frame the front foot. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Stay where you're at. Exhale, arms down to the side. Nice job, everybody. Take a couple breaths. Let's do it again. We're gonna do some sun salutations B now. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, we'll sit the bum back into a chair. Keep the arms up. Or you can bring them in front of your chest as you see my wife doing. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Feet back. Vinyasa, high, low. Inhale, low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's bring our knees to the mat, knees wide to the mat, heels and toes touch behind us. Sit back on the heels. Walk the hands forward. Extended child's pose. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Exhale, slide the hips back towards your heels. This is another one you don't need too much of a warm-up for. So if you're sitting in front of your TV, your hips are feeling tight, your thighs, you feel it throughout the body right now. Maybe just doing a child's pose for a minute or two Taking some breath there, slowing down the mind, the heart. As you can tell, what I'm getting at is if you can incorporate any kind of yoga pose throughout your day, it's always beneficial, obviously. Using your next inhale, let's press ourselves back up into a tabletop. And we'll check our alignment. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Curl the toes. Inhale, lift the knees off the floor about 6 inches. Press the palms into the mat, palms to the chest, to the thighs, hips up towards the sky. Release the heels. Inhale, let's lift the right foot up, bend the right knee, stack the hips. Let's do some circles with the knees. You can do big circles or you can do little circles. Or no circles. 2 to the front, 2 to the back. And if it's in your practice, you can flip the dog. You can stay there or flip the dog. Right foot comes to the mat, right arm reaches towards the front of the room. Left palm underneath the shoulder still. And then nice and easy, I'll come back. Right foot up in the air. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Inhale the arms forward, biceps to ears. High lunge. Trying to get that front thigh parallel with the floor. Let's do some dips. Exhale, left knee down. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay, this is a challenge. Just do those lunges. Press off those back toes. Come into warrior 3. Oof. Where are you going?
It's tough at the door tonight.
You should go through the door. T1000. Woo! Keep your arms straight out in front of you, palms in front of your chest, or hands to the floor if you have a terrible right hip like myself. And nice and easy, just bring that left foot forward to meet the right.
Good notes.
Yeah, bums back, arms up, chair. Then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your side. All right, take some breaths. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bum back, chair. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, feet back. Vinyasa, high, low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breaths, slow down the heart. Inhale, the left foot up, left heel pressing back. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Circles to the front. Circles to the back. Maybe a little flippy the dog. Left foot comes to the mat, pressing the hips up towards the sky. Reaching towards the front of the room with the left arm. And nice and easy, come back to your downward dog, left leg up in the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes. Inhale your arms forward. Biceps to ears, high lunge. Bring that right hip forward to meet the left. Breathe. Let's do our dips. Exhale, right knee down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Balancing, press off those back toes. Watch out for the door in front of you. Warrior 3.
Almost invented door yoga.
few more breaths. Nice and easy. Bring that right foot forward to meet the left. Woo. Lower the bum back, arms up, chair. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by our side. Killer.
Yes.
Want to do pigeon or throw the needle?
It's a pigeon.
Okay. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bum back. Arms up, chairs. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back. Vinyasa, high, low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Patience. We're gonna come into a not much of a resting pose. I've heard. I said that once and got laughed at. Inhale, the right foot up, and then exhale, come into pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist, right foot behind the left. Walk the left leg back with the foot. Stay right here on your palms. Grab a block, bring it underneath the right thigh, right hip. Stay here, or come down to the forearms, or come all the way down to your chest. If this is uncomfortable, you can come onto your back and thread the needle. A few more breaths here. Plenty of variations. Maybe you want to curl the back toes, straighten the leg. I learned this at camp yoga, my yoga training. My teacher showed me this. I've never seen this before. I've always seen pigeon, but then incorporating the opposite leg was a nice little change. This is a nice little different stretch in between. And now I just go back and forth, just in case one gets stale. A few more breaths here. Remember, if you're leaning too far to the left, you're probably not feeling too much, so adjust the hips to the right. Sending your breath towards your right hip. Let's come back to our palms. Slowly press ourselves up. And some breaths in your palms. And then nice and easy, you can curl the back toes, lift the knee, send that right leg back. Maybe shake it out. Maybe bend it and stack. Do some circles. Whatever it's calling. Got a block, move it to the left. We'll go right into the next one. Inhale, the left leg up, left heel presses back. Exhale, bring that knee behind the wrist. Left foot behind the right wrist. Walk the right leg back with the right foot. Use that block underneath the hip, thigh. Breathe here. You want to try that variation? You can curl the right toes, lift the knee. Woo. Couple more breaths here. And if not feeling too much in the left hip, maybe adjusting the hips, the weight towards the left. And then nice and easy. Come to your palms, press yourself up. Curl the back toes, lift the knee. Send that left leg back. Once again, bend it, do some circles if you need. Bring the left foot back down. And then just bring the feet forward to the hands. Sit back on our bums. Release the legs. Shake it out. Just bring the left foot into the right thigh. You adjust that right foot towards the top right corner. Left foot, right thigh are pressing against each other, staying active. Right toes are curled back towards the right knee. Inhale the arms up. Turn the torso over the right leg, and then exhale, forward fold. This is what I'm talking about. I am nowhere near forehead to my knee.
Yeah, not right now.
This evening will be different. A few more breaths. Couple more breaths here. And then exhale, slowly unwind and bring your head up last. And then we'll switch it out. Left leg towards the left top corner of the mat. Right foot comes in. Right foot, left thigh, pressing against each other. Left toes curl back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, turn the body over the left leg. Forward fold. Using the exhale, slowly unwind and bring the head up last. Let's bring the left foot in to meet the right, or a little bound angle. Closer the heels are to the bum, the harder the stretch. So I'm going to walk them out a little bit further. Hands to feet, elbows and knees. Press the knees down with your elbows, and then open your feet up like a book. Keep the spine straight. Breathe. Remember to smile. And exhale, release the legs. Shake them out. Come to the top of your mat. Open them up to the distance of the mat. Curl the toes back. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe inhale the shoulders up towards the ear. Exhale, release them down on your back. Then we'll inhale the arms forward, palms facing up. Exhale, slowly come down onto the mat. Reach your arms above your head, reach for the wall behind you, flex all the muscles again. And then exhale, release. Can we bring our feet to the mat? Yeah. Feet towards the sky. You can come into an inversion. You can put a block underneath your hips, a blanket, books. Maybe make a diamond with your hands and put them underneath. If you want to do a shoulder stand, you can do a shoulder stand. I feel like my body's just calling for an inversion, this inversion right now. Breathing. Come back to your intention if you set one. Reminding yourself why you're doing this yoga. Remember to stay positive. Share all that positive love out in the world when you go out there. Make sure to smile behind your masks. I like to point it out whenever I see somebody, because if I'm creepily looking at their eyes, like I swear I'm smiling behind the mask.
Feels like we're all robbing stores or something.
Yeah. We won't take robbers seriously anymore.
I know. Wait, are you robbing me, or
Yeah.
are you worried about germs?
If you're in a shoulder stand, you slowly make your way back out. Coming back to the inversions if you're still there in the inversion. And then nice and easy, maybe remove the block. You have one there. You want to grab the outsides of your feet. Sway side to side. Do some happy baby. Knees in towards the armpits. Going back to the days when you were a baby. Remembering.
It's all coming back.
Yes. All the happiness.
Maybe if we all had pacifiers, this world would be
Yeah.
a more peaceful place.
Let's go back to the 80s decor ceiling I'm staring at.
You lose your temper, I'll just be like, where's your pacifier? Put it in.
One more big inhale, and then use that exhale to slowly release the legs out. Nice and easy. When the heels touch the mat, let the feet fall open. Arms down by your side, palms facing up for some receiving. Or if you need a little bit of grounding, how about you put a palm on your heart, feel your heartbeat, and a palm on your stomach, and feel your breath. Gently close your eyes. If you set an intention at the beginning of class, send off all that positive energy we all just made here together. Let go of the breath, let go of the mind, the body. Gently settle in for Shavasana. Before making any movements, nice and easy, come back to the breath. Just bringing your attention to your fingers and to your toes. And then nice and easy, you start wiggling them. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your neck, your head. Maybe throwing a slight side to side of the head. And at your own speed, using your inhale, you can gently roll to your right side for relaxation, or roll to your left side for energy, and take a few breaths there. And then using your next inhale, nice and easy, press yourself up into a seated position. And we'll take one last restorative breath together. Yeah. Sitting up nice and tall, find a nice comfortable seat. On the inhale, we'll take our arms up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, bring the palms together in front of our chest. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Remember Venmo in the description if you want to do that. And then tune in next Tuesday. I'll be here for the rest of the month. Once again, thank you all so much for participating and joining me. It's not over yet. I feel like I'm saying like, see you later.
I know.
Right?
Doesn't
But-
feel like an ending.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, end of this month, I promise. Everybody have a great weekend. Share your love, positivity out in the world. Namaste.
Honestly. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, peace and love.
How many is that?